Network Entertainment.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Kaya Pa Ba with me, Baus Rufo. And for this episode, I have someone, I don't know, like, I wish I knew her sooner. Mas maaga ko pa siyang nakilala because the vibes, I think, are strong with this one. Please welcome to the podcast, Miss Ain Bernos.
Hello, hello.
Hi, sis!
Thank you.
Ito na.
Thanks for having me, and I feel the same way.
I love it. So, the past few months, like, madalas tayo nagkita sa events.
Yeah.
Seatmate tayo sa isang brand workshop. So, medyo, parang...
Nanonood ako ng show mo.
Ay, salamat. Correct. Nanonood siya ng improv show ko. So, kumbaga, like, yung vibe check, more than pasado, parang exempted na siya.
Yeah.
Sa totoo lang. But, we are here to really flex to the people the TED Talk words that we know and
Oh my
talk
gosh.
about trauma. Charing, hindi, chikahan lang to. So, welcome to Kaya Pa Ba? And, as usual, I start the episode with the question, like, kamusta ka today? However you want to answer that.
Kebs naman.
Okay.
I feel like na-traffic lang ako going here. Girl, nakakaloka. Sometimes you think, I moved to Taguig, galing akong Fairview my whole life. So parang feeling ko, lapit ko na sa mga lugar. Hindi ako malapit. So, yeah, kinda nga rag, pero I had a good day naman.
That's
and
good.
I'm excited to chika.
I love it. Okay, so simulan na natin agad-agad. Okay? So, nag-research ang aking team. Charing.
Yeah.
You have lived quite the life already. Parang feeling ko the thing that we see on social media is very much parang the culmination of your many lives. Diba? You, as a social media manager, as a writer, as a business owner, diba? As a pageant girly.
Yes.
Diba? How do you think those many lives that you have lived give us this best version of you in this very moment?
I guess for context, to start with, parang ang dami ko kasing side quest as a person. And I don't think it was because, she can do everything. It was never about, I can do a lot of things. It was more, hindi ko alam yung gagawin ko.
So, trial and error tayo. Ganun.
Trial and error ang life ko talaga. And it's like, I never was the kind of person, as even in school, hindi ako yung, magaling siya sa math, magaling siya sa ganyan. So parang, wala akong talagang magaling. So I would just do as many things as possible until things click. But then at the same time, I also know when to quit. When I'm like, okay, this is not a good fit, hindi ako nahihiya or natatakot to be like, not for me, next. So I guess now, in terms of like, I wouldn't even say it's like the culmination. Kasi ngayon parang kung ano-ano na namang side quest ginagawa.
Ito ba yung runner era mo?
Runner, triathlete,
Correct.
ano ba bang ginagawa ko ngayon?
Yeah.
Parang, it's like a continuous thing. And parang tinanggap ko na lang na I'll always have a random side quest. Or maybe my main quest is always changing, ganon. And yun, yung mga ginawa ko in my 20s, it's all that. It's me figuring out, I guess, my career. Since yun yung mga minention mo. It was more career. Pero ngayon, since, I guess, na-establish ko na, okay, she's a creator. She is a host. Ganyan. So, medyo mas sa hobby, sa lifestyle ako nag-trial and error. Pero all in all, yun talaga, trial and error as a person.
Correct. Pero ang minention mo kasi, parang you do know when to say na parang tapos na or
Yes.
hindi ito. I think that is a particular talent if you think about it. Kasi parang you are so precise na parang more than, okay, natutunan ko na everything I need na baka if I move forward, baka like law of diminishing returns na to.
Yes.
Diba? Pero
Oo.
like, are you able to pinpoint specifically sa mga naging careers mo when you realize, okay na to, time to move on?
Yeah.
Just to guide like the people who are looking for their immediate North Stars?
That's such a good question because never ko siya talaga pinpoint. But now that you brought that up, I think for me, I move on when I realize wala na ako i-grow dito. Like for example, my first job was, I was a copywriter. So nag-ahensya ako and then, naman, ahensya life.
Mama, I have made a career out of it. Okay.
Ahensya life, early on, I knew it was not for me because ito pa yung time na syempre, office everyday, Makati, wala pang work from home nun. Pero, parang inisip ko sa sarili ko, why am I creating for brands who don't care who I am, who don't care who writes their stuff? Parang one of my clients was an airline in another country. I've never even been there. It was Australian. Tapos parang, bakit ako nagsusulat about a country I've never been to, I probably won't be able to afford to go to.
Sorry, clarify. Ikaw ba nagsulat ng Jet2 holiday?
Hindi! sa Qantas ako before. Client ko sila. Pero yung like Southeast Asia. Tapos alam mo yun, nag-research ako sa mga koala, ganyan. Tapos, girl, I've never seen one. Okay. Pero yun, tapos naisip ko na, wow, ayoko nito. Yeah. Number one, I want people to know that I'm the one working on it. Like, what was frustrating to me then was like, I would write things and I would do my best work, but then nobody knew except for like the multimedia artist next to me.
And sometimes hindi pa nga ikaw nagpe-present, di ba? Minsan iba pa.
Yeah, so, yung account manager yung nagpe-present. So I never ever got, fulfillment or recognition. Mm-hmm. So parang naisip ko no na, okay, I need to pivot. I need to find a way to make this fulfilling. Because alam ko naman na it's gonna take a long time for my efforts to turn into, alam mo yun, like pera. Pero it wasn't about the money. It was like, I need to make sure that I'm happy so that I can do my best work. Kasi yun yung inisip ko talaga. Like, parang, if I'm miserable, I'm not gonna be able to do my best work. So, ang ginawa ko nun, sabi ko, okay, it's not for me. What can I do? So sabi ko, diba, I wanted to create for myself, ganyan. Wow, and this is like 2017, ganyan. So I was like, how do I create when ubos na ako sa copywriter job ko creatively, ubos na ako dun, paano pa ako gagawa ng YouTube, ganyan. So I was like, I need to find a job that allows me to have enough money to live, enough time
to do YouTube,
and then happy rin ako, ganyan. So, hanap ako opportunities. Kaya ako nag-English teacher. So, yung jump, di ba?
No, it makes so much sense because I think kinocurate mo talaga yung gusto mong magiging daily schedule.
Yeah, yun talaga. Yung parang, I mean, it's not just the long-term goal of I need to be a YouTuber. For me, it was the short-term goal of I need to be happy with my job right now, with my life right now. Mm-hmm. So, when I found the opportunity na magturo sa Spain, sabi ko, wow, 16 hours lang a week yung trabaho ko, tapos papasok ako sa public school. I would live in Madrid. Parang, oh my gosh, what are the chances? Diba? Parang, Teddy! Parang, what do you mean I get to work 16 hours a week versus 40 hours? I get paid enough. I mean, not a lot, pero enough to live in the center of Madrid. Parang, I don't have that opportunity here. So, ayun, nag-apply ako agad. Lipat ako agad pagka-accept ko. And then, when I got there, minax out ko talaga edit ako sa gabi, ganyan, vlog ako, hike ako dyan, kung anong trip ko, ganyan. I would really document it as much. And then I was trying to see, okay, kaya ko ba ito maging sustainable, ganyan. And then once again, knowing when to quit, I realized after a year na even though I really, really like it here, all the opportunities are in the Philippines. Brands are in the Philippines. Events are in the Philippines. I'm building an audience here, but there's no way for me to work with anyone back home. So parang sabi ko, even though I have to let go of, oh my gosh, first world country na yun, di ba? Parang walang traffic.
Maraming pogi.
Ang ganda-ganda ko sa Spain.
Di ba? Aim high Pinay. Oh, correct.
Parang, alam mo yun, wala akong naririnig na masyado kang maitim. Wala akong anything. Like, I was just living my best life. Wala akong comments na naririnig about anything. As in, wala silang pake. You're just, ang saya nun. Pero at the same time, sabi ko, well, I do miss my family now. Homesick ako. Gusto ko kahit na, yes, I have my dream life here, pero I still want the capacity to work with Filipinos. Kasi yun yung audience ko, Filipinos. Eh. Bakit ang layo-layo ko? Gusto ko malapit sa pamilya. Sabi ko, okay, I'll find a way. So, nag-ipon ako konti. Tapos pag uwi ko, start na ako magnegosyo. Girl, ang dami talaga.
Ang dami talaga!
Oo, ang dami talaga. So, after nun, so like, to cut it short, pag uwi ko, nag-start ako ng business, nag-t-shirt printing ako, I had Morena the Label, nag-pandemic, after nun, nag-TikTok ako, TikTok, nag-blow up, biglang all of a sudden, pwede na sumali sa Miss Universe ang 5'3", so sumali din ako doon, and then nag-blow up lalo yung TikTok ko.
Side quest girl ka nga talaga, sabi mo nga kanina, no? Diba?
As in, parang talaga, if it's like, there's an opportunity, yes.
Yeah.
Walang isip-isip. And I guess it's a little different now kasi medyo mas may risk na now.
Correct.
Kasi parang noon naman wala namang mawawala sa akin kasi parang wala pa akong pinanggagalingan.
Yeah.
Now it's a little harder. But definitely, go lang ako ng go nung 20s ko.
Yeah. And I've touched on this particular topic sa mga like past podcast episodes. But definitely, ang laki na naging shift in conversation in terms of being that kind of person who just like goes for whatever and pursues like their heart's desires, and then they are able to like master just enough to be able to kind of make a career out of it. Ngayon, parang multi-hyphenates, wow. But back in like 5-8 years ago, ang tingin lang sa atin, tipong, bakit hindi ka mapirmi? Ang dami mong gusto.
Yeah.
Diba? Pero because now definitely the risks have paid off. Pero during that time, when maybe people observing you, like, what are you up to? Like, what is she trying to do? How did you try to negotiate with those conversations? And I guess ultimately with yourself when kind of the zeitgeist still has not kept up with our kind of wiring.
You know, I think ignorance is bliss talaga. Kasi, nung time na yun, I didn't know na hindi ako mapirme. I guess, sa family ko, when I look back, my parents never really questioned my hustle.
Such a gift.
Parang, it is such a gift. Like, when I replay conversations ko with my parents, hindi ako nakarinig na, ano yung YouTube na yan? Ano yung content? Like, parang, walang ganong moment na, ba't ka nagti-TikTok, ganyan. Parang, I never heard that from them, which is, I guess, why, in a way, parang masaya sila as long as I'm working hard. You know, parang nakikita nila yung effort ko, and, you know, she's struggling.
Yeah.
You know, she's commuting every day.
She's
parang,
finding her way to the world.
Parang, that was enough.
Yeah.
And which is, like you said, it's such a gift. It's such a gift to be able to pursue something without voices saying na, hindi ka ba kikita ng ganitong pera?
Yeah.
It's such a privilege talaga. So, throughout my 20s, I would pursue all of these things without thinking na parang may mali doon. To me, it was just, I was trying my best.
Yeah.
So whether it was me trying to become a teacher in Spain, that was me trying my best at that time. Like, I thought that was a path for me. When I moved back to start my own business, and I brought like I bought a printing machine, I bought like mga t-shirts, ako mismo nagpiprint, nagpapack. That was me doing my best. And hindi ko naisip na, wala siyang iisang
return agad,
path, walang return agad. Ayun, parang I was just breaking even, enough to pay my one assistant. Tapos parang, hindi ko talaga siya naisip until in hindsight na lang, na parang, wow, grabe talaga.
Hinaya ko yun. No?
Hinaya ko yun. Parang, ganun siya. But, again, I think it was that ignorance that made me not think twice about the opportunities. Kasi you need to have that certain level of delusion nga.
Oh, yes.
Ika nga.
I mean, that's what your 20s are for. If you think about it. Kasi ako, I remember, parang ganun rin ako. Parang feeling ko pag wala ng growth, usually sa advertising, kunyari na-assign ako sa isang account, tapos parang feeling ko, medyo kabisado ko na yung
alam
kliyente.
na mo na yan.
Like, ako yung magre-request sa CEO na, pwede nyo po ba akong ilipat ng account or brand?
Talaga?
Parang I had the nerve then. Pero thinking about it now, parang in fairness, ang dami kong hanash nun na. Pero, like, if you think about it, but you know, yung 20s mo, you can take bigger risks. And you know, you can just
dami
like,
pang energy, mentally
energy
also.
Talaga eh.
Pero ngayon pag iniisip ko, wow, ang dami kong iniisip, tapos okay lang ako. Ngayon, even like the mental capacity is a little harder. Parang, my gosh, gagawa lang ng TikTok, napapagod na ako. Pero before, it was like editing 3 full YouTube videos, like 20-minute videos a week. Parang every week, 3 yung ina-upload ko na full YouTube videos. Ako lang lahat. Parang, Pero ano rin siya, like driven by passion because nga in my head, the delusion was so strong na, there's no plan B. Like this is gonna work or
The
I'm
way you
gonna
said the delusion was so strong, parang you admire and kind of like disdain yourself at the same, parang like,
I parang ako, it's admiration partly because paano? But at the same time, it's like, kung ginawa ko yan ngayon, paano? Hindi ko alam paano ko siya gagawin ngayon.
Which is like my next question, because I think when you took so many risks, like let's just say like before the pandemic, for just reference purposes, when you were taking so many risks, like pursuing so many lives, there was, I think, it was, I assume, quite romantic then, right?
Oh, for
na
sure.
Tipong like just like, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna work out. I'm gonna take this risk and it's gonna be fine because I'm just a Morena girl in Spain and live her best life.
Yeah.
Diba? But it is different now because you have 1.3 million followers. Diba? You are managing professional relationships. You are managing different collaborations. Do you ever miss that time when you can just like think about something, we're gonna go this way and it's gonna work out because I will do it? But this time, there are so many more people or opinions to consider. Do you miss those days when you can just be YOLO and DiLolo?
Yeah, for sure. Sobra nami-miss ko siya sometimes. Especially, siguro in terms of creativity. Na
Yeah.
I decide to do something, I do it. I don't have to. Now kasi I'm very, very careful.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, you have to be. Pero kasi now, syempre, mas meron ako responsibilities. May team ako. Hindi naman ako pwede magwaldas ng pera. Like, andito na tayo sa parang age na, you think about your 20s, that was fun, traveling, sure. But at the same time, it's like, retirement, I don't wanna be TikToking forever.
And also, pag meron ka na pinapasweldong team,
Nakaka-pressure yun
siya.
Nakaka-pressure siya na I can't just decide na, okay, today ayoko na maging content creator. No, like I literally built a team around this specific career. I have to commit. Like, I've committed to this. I've been committed for 4 years. This is like my longest career. 4 years? More. A lot.
Yeah.
Di talaga marunong mag-math. Hindi ko na alam kung gaano katagal. Pero matagal na. And it's like, I miss the days na if I have, like for example, I think of a product. I'm like, ooh, business idea. Next day, I'm talking to suppliers.
Correct. Now, hindi pwedeng ganon.
No.
Does this make sense for the
Yes.
online image? Diba? May
And
mga ganon.
also like, kakayanin ko ba? Kasi I have a commitment to, ito pa mahirap kasi with content creation. The moment you stop posting just a little bit,
Mama,
girl, people forget about you. And
I am back to posting every day.
ako din.
Sabi ko dati,
pwedeng wala.
3 times a week. And then na-realize ko, competition is tough, but also, you have to, parang naramdaman mo that the wave is, like, the tide is
Yes.
turning that way, na parang, oh my God, I'm back to doing, like, 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah.
So,
Which is for me, parang pinapaalala ko sa sarili ko na, ginusto ko to, girl. Like, I'm still blessed na ang problema ko is problema that I chose.
Correct.
Na parang, back then, I wasn't even getting paid to do this. So parang now that I get to do it every day, parang, that's great. Now, what I miss lang is the free, yung pagka-free spirit ko. Na parang, when I post,
Yung ikaw yung inspiration ng lyrics ng Unwritten ni Natasha Bedingfield. Ikaw yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Lalakad ka gano'n.
Ganun lang ako. Parang sobrang, not a care in the world.
Correct.
Pero grabe ngayon kasi, because it's such a big part of my life, it's like, I post something, it's like the statistics.
Yeah,
What's the watch time? What is this? What
Oh
is
my
that? And I'm
God.
like, oh, my worth.
Pareho
My
tayo.
worth.
Ganyan din. Di ba? Oh my God. I could go on and on about like just looking at your TikTok dashboard.
The analytics,
and
no?
pursuing 10 other possibilities as to like how to move forward.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Di ba?
Nagsa-strat planning ka
Correct.
parang dati.
Correct.
Uupo lang ako, tapos yun na.
Correct.
Ngayon parang ang dami ng, there's so
But
much.
you talk about missing that. Yung parang malulunod ka lang into being careless temporarily. Where do you channel that now? In terms of like, do you have small pockets for that? Like, I don't know, hobbies-wise, or maybe the friendships that you keep. Where do you get to channel that particular desire to just be
Di ko nga alam kung
Patay.
meron. Pero meron ba? Kasi, I'm guessing, honestly, parang wala pa right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Kaya, I think that's where I'm struggling because in terms of content and in terms of work, everything is work. It seems like even my hobbies, when I think about it, you know, I'm currently in my runner / triathlete era. So, yun, next na High Rocks, malapit na ako mag High Rocks. Alam mo yun, parang wala eh. I'm the target market ng mga trends sa
Correct,
fitness
yeah.
nowadays. Pero parang even with those things, I always have this at the back of my head na sayang yung opportunity. Content rin yan. Part din yan na live ko. Video din yan. You know, parang it's so hard to just keep something for myself na ito lang to. Like, I would say the closest I have to something like that na parang free lang ako is just my relationships, my family, my friends. Yun, I can keep that kind of to myself. Kasi pag umuwi naman ako sa magulang ko, di naman ako nagpa-vlog doon. Which I guess is great. Yeah. But even then, parang di na ako masyado nakaka-uwi. Yeah. Taga-QC lang naman ako.
Correct. Kasi ibang time zone na po sila kapag nakatira kayo sa BGC or Makati. Diba? But I hope you find that pocket soon. Kasi like, I think more and more, just like from what you shared, you definitely are a creative being. Meaning like, you nurture your curiosity. You always are playful with an idea. So, parang feel ko deserve mo.
Nakakamiss siya, no, na parang to have something you enjoy just for the sake of being enjoyed. Yeah. Not to turn it into a negosyo.
Correct. And you know, not to hate the lives that we have right now. Pero kasi, yung pockets of rest na yon, they help us do our work better if you think about it.
Yeah.
Right?
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.